Hello. Today is Saturday, September 24th. It's the type of Saturday that has flown by way too fast. I'm here again in Northern Virginia with Justin this time, staying again at my girl Gina's place. Tonight we are prepping because tomorrow we are having a Nabi Bakehouse pop-up again at the Plants Alive Makers Market Plant Swap. Love these events because it's basically all small up-and-coming businesses local in the area. We decided to come tonight to help prep everything that we need for tomorrow. So excited to show you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes and the making of everything that has to go into essentially popping up at a local farmer's market, pop-up market, that kind of thing. My friend Gina and I are hoping to one day have a permanent shop where we will have a cafe and of course sell our delicious Madeleines and babkas, as well as likely some other really good treats. But that's way in the future. I think it's really cool to kind of see the makings, the beginnings, the origin story of launching a bakery startup business. I believe I recapped a little bit of our first market and a little bit of the prep work that went in. I know that video was a little bit shorter than I had intended it to be, but the market was way more successful than we anticipated, so I was too busy working and didn't get all the shots that I needed for the video. But I think tomorrow, because we've already done one market, I have a good idea of everything that goes on, the timing, the craziness, and how to kind of manage and handle all of that with my friend Gina, as well as with both of our husbands, because they support us and they will be there helping us set up and also making sure that everything goes well as planned, or at least as best as you can plan for. It is 10:17 p.m. We ate dinner all together. We also, of course, drove down all the way from Philadelphia earlier today. It's crazy. We're going to get started at 10 p.m. right now. Gina's already kind of mixing up and cooking up the Madeleines. She also had already prepped the babkas, so now they just kind of need to get baked and get prepped for tomorrow. Tonight we are essentially focusing on the products, so we are putting stickers and labels on containers, baggies. We are packaging individually all the Madeleines, as well as hopefully some boxes. I would say for the past 2 or 3 weeks, Gina and I both have been meeting virtually online with Julie Che, who is a graphic designer and visual storyteller in Washington, D.C. An amazing freelance graphic designer. I mean, she was able to really understand our brand, take everything in, and then supply exactly what we needed for this event, as well as make great recommendations for the future. She's also one of the proud owners of Oni's Closet, a local pop-up shop that also happens in Washington, D.C. They sell like vintage, secondhand clothing, really good for sustainability. Okay, enough of me talking. Let's get Nabi Bakehouse all ready for tomorrow, and of course, let's get it together. Completed what I think is all of these. You can see this was my test one. This one also was a test one because I was trying to figure out the spacing. Oh great, and look what I just did. So I guess I'm redoing, of course, the one with the most letters on it. Great. The rest are looking good. Might redo 1 or 2 of them, but overall, looking great. Hello. Today is now Sunday, September 25th. It's about 7:30 a.m. Just woke up. We slept pretty late last night. I would say probably at like 1-ish or so. Just finishing up all of the packaging and stickering that was needed for today. And then Gina ended up baking essentially like through the night. Like I think some of these pans are still a little warm. woke up early so we could package everything this morning and make it a much easier process than our first market. Our first market, we just had essentially like really big bins with all of the Madeleines, and we had to like take each one and put it in a package and sticker it and then give it to the customer. So we learned our lesson and we want to become more efficient, especially because we had a huge line last time and want to avoid having people wait or dismissing us because there is a line. So in order to do that, we decided that we would prep and package everything beforehand this time. It's a lot of work, definitely, but I think teamwork really kind of makes the process go through together, and it makes the process a lot more fun, so you're not just like doing everything alone by yourself. Okay, let's get it this morning. We're running a little behind. We gotta leave before 8:30, I believe, so only have an hour to package all this up. Gina did little example ones this morning. So we have this holographic packaging, very, very pretty. Just thinks it gives them like an extra little touch. And then we also have these little like bin thingies to give them a little bit extra shape so they don't die inside their little package. Going to fill up these bottles with some tea that Gina brewed last night. And then we have to package all those beautiful babkas this morning. Already. Husbands are leaving us and they're going to set up the tent since we are running behind, and they're taking over all the heavy stuff. Meanwhile, we are finishing filling up the bottles of tea and prepping everything so we can hurry up and get out of here. Hey, you're gonna have a fun day. It's Tank.
Oh, Tank.
Hi. Hi, Tank.
He's not eating his food.
We have lunch from Tout Le Jour, which we picked up yesterday because we knew it was going to be lit today. Going to try these. Very excited. Hard at work or hardly working? Okay. Whew. Quick little recap before I start work. It is now Monday morning, September 26th. We were able to sell out of everything at the market at Plants Alive. which was very exciting. Always great to have that kind of success. And family friend essentially came and wiped us clean at the very end of the event. We did have to wrap up about an hour early because of rain, which honestly sucks because after it rained, it of course got beautifully sunny shortly after. Overall, this was a lot slower of a market. I think it was because the weather was a little indecisive, a little last minute planning and marketing coordination. Still overall a really good experience. Gina and I are both extremely grateful for everyone that came through, purchased something, even just took a little sample to try. Really excited to share the Nabi Bakehouse journey. I think this is really cool that I'm starting from the ground up with my friend Gina. Really excited to take you guys along with me on exploring this evolutionary phase of Nabi Bakehouse. I think if you're following me along YouTube, this is gonna be like a really cool kind of series to follow because you'll see kind of like every month or every other month, we're trying to do a farmer's market, an event. We're both trying to grow and we are trying to grow the business. Just wanted to provide a short little recap before I start work this morning. It is about 8:55 a.m. So I'm really cutting it close with starting right exactly at 9 a.m. today. I was unable to upload a video, so sorry when you guys are watching this. I mean, it will be well past the time that I wasn't able to upload. Just so you guys know, when I'm unable to upload, it is likely because there's just so much going on and my time management, I try to be really good about it and, you know, plan and schedule as much in advance. But as you guys know, sometimes work just kind of flares up and it becomes a priority. That, as well as like personal relationships, family, all these things can really kind of set you back. But I think it's all, like I said, about time management, things that help, like having a daily planner, a weekly outlook, a monthly outlook, a seasonal, yearly. You know, I just watched that movie, I forget what it's called on Netflix. I'll have to leave it in like the text description here, but I just watched this movie with the girl from Riverdale. It was really interesting because it kind of shows her life in two different scenarios. She chooses one path and then there's another path that is chosen for her. So I think that was like a really nice way to show that like at the end, like it all kind of like came together despite having two separate outcomes. And one of the things that they talked about so much in this was a 5-year plan. I personally don't have a 5-year plan, but I do have like a 5-year goal. I have yearly goals where I would like to be in my career and personal life in the next like 5-10 years. I highly recommend reflecting and trying to plan and organize as much as possible because you can't really move forward without a path to go along. Thank you so much for coming along with me today and being part of the Nabi Bakehouse evolutionary journey. Be sure to like and subscribe and let me know in the comments below what Madeleine flavor you think we should make next. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.